The NWSL is now expanding to 18. Columbus will get the next group of players. They'll have the next team led by the Haslam Group. This is what I want to point out, okay? They paid $205 million for this expansion fee. And again, Renee, you always say follow the money.
Yep.
It's so crazy because when Angel City was an expansion team, they paid $2 million. Look at the money that is following this. This is going to be incredible. We'll see them start playing in 2028, Sarah.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be playing with Atlanta, who has an expansion team in 2028. There were only 10 NWSL teams in 2021. There are going to be 18 7 years later. That is a huge expansion. Columbus is a big city. I'm surprised that LeBron wasn't an investor because the amount of players who have invested in NWSL teams, like Peyton Manning owns the Denver team, Eli Manning, Gotham, Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City. I think like 87 people own Angel City. So it's like, I'm really surprised that we don't have another big, the Haslam Group, I'm assuming, is a justifiable
owner of the
name.
Browns.
Yeah, but, I'm just saying, I think it's really interesting that the expansion has happened. And, now there's been the talk about changing the schedule. Right now, they are on a spring to fall schedule. They are considering changing the schedule from fall to spring. And I don't know how you bring up a city like Columbus and a city like Denver, who's now in the league this year, and go, hey, we want them to play in December and January. I don't know how you continue to expand your product when you have a winter like that in those cities. Now, in my opinion, what I think, I do think that this is good. I think the reason that they're doing this is because they don't want the finals, which is in November around Thanksgiving, to be competing with the NFL. And I totally get that. So in my opinion, the best thing to do is to have them play their finals in the spring when you're, in that hole between after the Super Bowl, before the WNBA starts, when you're like, everyone's just craving sports. So why don't we just take a month off in the NWSL season, which they do a lot of times for the World Cup.
I don't know about this month off stuff. I was just saying from FIBA, this is tough.
I know it's tough, but it's like, what are you going to do about those winter times? Like, how are fans going to be able to go to these games?
How are you going to go to the game? Forget about what it's like for these athletes. I mean, falling down and crashing on a rock-hard tundra?
Yeah.
Well, I'm worried about the injuries.
Oh, hello, Creeper. Was that you watching me right now? I bet you were. You were watching Women's Sports Now because Sarah Tiana, that's me, is on it. You should subscribe so that you don't miss it again, because you probably will, because you're so forgetful. We're on every Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern, on the ESPN app. You heard it.